Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today I have for you the 60-ton clan battle mech, the Hellfire. This particular variant is the Hellfire C, notable because of its 360 rating engine cap and those 2 missile hardpoints per side torso. And that's why I got it, because it's really fast. With the ability to pack a 360 engine and MASC, it's kind of interesting. But anyway, other than that, it's goddamn sexy. Look at this, the hot rod pattern with a bright red, flames everywhere, flames on the arms, flames on the legs, flames on the other arm, flames in the nose. It's just gorgeous. And of course, with some decal love, it's a really beautiful mech on the battlefield. And with those flags, it just looks glorious. And it's so glorious, it's so bright, you'll probably die gloriously as you draw lots of fire. And just to put it out there, this particular build is not the most effective, but it's really fun and it can get some work done, as you will see in the gameplay to come. So what is this build? It's basically a brawler build, running the Clan XL 360 engine with MASC Mark II for a speed of 101 with speed tweak, and with MASC it goes up to 128, and the whole mech is built around that. But if you drop the engine to maybe a 350, you can get a bit more tonnage. So yeah, it's built around this engine and the MASC. That's what makes this so fun. Along with a clan active probe, so you can go in, disable the enemy ECM as you brawl and get some support fire. And for firepower, all this mech has is just 4 SRM6 with Artemis with lots of ammunition. In fact, I have 8 tons of ammunition, as you can see. 13 double heat sinks and a laser AMS makes it kinda okay, I suppose. Not too hot, and some defensive fire from the AMS is nice. One of the main problems of this mech is that it kinda lacks firepower. 4 SRM6s with Artemis is kinda just like a medium mech, but with the armor it's not too bad actually, and those arms do help shield it from some fire. But like I said, I repeat, not the most meta mech, but it's just fun with that burst speed of 128. And that's what the mech is built around. And of course for skills, mainly on the left side for those missile skills, which are kind of orange. Oh sorry, that is not orange, that's green. Green color here. 2 missile rack skills to up the ammunition, 2 high explosive skills to increase the crit damage by 15%, and of course missile spread is probably the most important missile skill. 2 missile spread nodes for 5% decrease in missile spread. And other nodes give you a cooldown only of -3, don't really want to overheat. Heat reduction of 4.2 and a range of 5 with 3% velocity. Not too fantastic, but most of the time it's because, or rather not most of the time, mostly because I put lots of SP into survival, piling it up, getting all the nodes except for the AMS overload. One laser AMS, that's all I have, just an afterthought, I'm not gonna spend 2 SPs on it. So with this, I get an 18% armor increase and a structure bonus of 30%, because clan mechs are kind of fragile and this mech is meant to go in real close and brawl it out. And with 15 SPs in mobility, that's enough for the 3 speed tweak. It can go faster with the 2 speed tweaks here, but it takes 9 more SPs to go there, so yeah, whatever. This is fast enough. So with this, I have, oops, zoomed out, okay, there it is, yep. 3 nodes of speed tweak and some skills, gives it an XL bonus of 10.5%, decel bonus 14, and a turn rate of 18. But with the MAC, you turn pretty darn nicely actually, very good for surprising the enemy. 13 SPs is the standard for my operations for increased heat capacity due to heat containment nodes. 3 nodes of hill climbs does help. And one of the things about MASC people don't realize is that MASC and hill, or rather MASC doesn't help you climb hills. In fact, even with a speed of 128 burst speed with MASC engaged, you still climb as badly as any other 60-ton mech. So I wish they would change that. MASC in short doesn't help you climb hills. And lastly, 6 points in auxiliary just for the dual RT strikes. It runs pretty cool, so I don't really need 2 cool shots. So that's it. That's the very obvious, very nice Hellfire C, very sexy. Yeah, not the most meta mech, third time I'm saying this, but with 4 SRM6s and Artemis, with a burst speed of 128 and increased mobility from the MASC, it can do work if allowed to, but it's more of a sustained DPS brawler. And that's it. So let's get down to some gameplay to see this very beautiful mech in combat. So let's go. For the first match of this video, we have a match on HPG Manifold, very popular. In fact, I think it's too popular because everybody whines that that's all they get. But this map actually suits the brawly nature of this mech, because without MASC it moves at 101 and 128 with MASC, which allows it to move into forward positions, supporting the light lance pretty nicely. And in fact, in this particular match, as you can see, I'm scouting forward, playing a role I normally play in light, which is to check out Echo 6. And looking for targets to pinpoint and pin down so that my team can follow up. And the 4 SRM6s is a very brawly build. And
Be
yep,
careful, you'll have to
if you
watch
look at
him
Echo
probe.
6, enemy Bravo Lance occasionally comes out,
Delta 6 1 heavy.
but
There he
they
is.
are coming out from the other side right now.
Two
So
heavies.
using the speed of this to engage the enemy early, pin them down and hopefully entice one or two of them to brawl.
On the top of day 6.
As you can see, they are there.
Sorry, day 6.
And early RT strikes
range.
allow me to do some initial damage and maybe
Engaging Delta.
turn them around. And yeah, look,
Delta
we
is
have
nice
Delta
now.
coming in, it's a Highlander. He doesn't even know I'm here. So I think he wants to
Support
engage
for
me.
Delta.
Yes, interesting mix of weapons. But I think he realizes he is out of position. So when you need help, call for help, and I just lost my flanks. So thankfully my team is supporting me. We're gonna pressure this guy to death. I will brawl his tiny body to death. It's not that tiny, but yeah,
it's hot
you
suddenly.
get what I mean. So people are face timing him, bit of a problem, and we have a Piranha. Oh,
Damn
not
Echo.
playing well this Piranha. Just standing to shoot is pretty lethal, especially when he's outnumbered.
Why am I hot?
Piranhas tend to draw a lot of aggro, so if you play a Piranha, be careful.
It's Piranha.
That black
Delta 5
splash
target, let's
screen,
go. Marauder.
momentary blackness, that's when
Foxtrot
the
lights
enemy
also.
actually has an ammo explosion. It's a bug actually, or a feature. So typical strategy is after you take out those mechs at the side, is to move into Delta 5.
Suicide run by
And
Foxtrot.
yeah, Foxtrot is going down. Yet again, we got a friendly face timing,
Wish for
but he
full
goes
Delta
down to a
force.
barrage of SRMs. My first kill.
Linebacker,
And enemies
linebacker,
trying to
right
reinforce
torso.
this location, but they are 3-0 down. We got a pretty brawly
I
linebacker.
missed. No, I hit.
But with Lerm support and the armor of this brawly mech, as you can see, my paper doll is not too bad, just MASC damage. I
Why am I
think
hot?
he will go down by SRMs.
Another
There he
kill.
goes.
I like this
Another
mech.
kill.
Roughneck ACT caught Delta 6.
So keeping up the
How do I
pressure,
go up?
I like to play very aggressively, keep the pressure on the
Charlie.
enemy. Moving up to engage the targets. Whole bunch here.
Cautious
Yeah, I'm gonna be brave at all city. Fine line between them. Moving in to take out Charlie. He's very caught. Probably quite a lot of survival tree. He's not dead. Oops, that has been changed. Hotel here, it's a Warhammer. Friends have come to support me.
Override.
But
Terrain, you're my friend.
this mech is a clan mech, but it's kind of brawly.
Another eye
Full
down.
survival
4
tree.
kills. 4
A
kills.
bit of structure, and I've got 4
Be
kills
aggressive.
already. 7-4. This Corsair is going down. But the
Face hug
Fafnir
them
was in my
people.
way. So actually, if not for the face hugging, I could have gotten 1 or 2 more. But I can't be too greedy.
Ah, missiles
Almost
don't fire fast
full
enough.
heat. Redlining this mech. It doesn't run that hot
Okay.
normally, but I've been in constant combat for
Suddenly
quite
there's
a while.
silence.
So,
Good job.
yep, took some
That's one
damage,
more.
especially in my rear.
Juliet ATM.
But enemies are all falling down.
Oh, let's get Juliet first.
Typical ATM Vapor Eagle, they're just way too common. Getting quite sick of seeing ATM Vapor
chain fire
Eagles.
now.
But with the MASC, I'm able to close into
No,
minimum
stole my
range.
kill.
And yet again,
Alright,
my
let's
kill
go for
is
those
taken
ball
from me,
guys.
but I got a KMDD.
Where's Wally?
So with 10-4, we've left with 2 enemy mechs.
I survived somehow.
Yep, and here's the interesting thing.
I
The
see
last
friendly
2
Lerms
mechs
firing.
are wall humping
Could be Charlie
Shadowcats.
5.
So, interestingly enough, the team, even though we have 7 mechs left right now,
Yep.
none of us are actually well equipped to deal with
Don't really have
wall
the
humping
ability to
Shadowcats.
go up.
So, yep, it's gonna be
Guess I
tough.
have to wait for them to drop down.
So we can wait for them to
Just
drop
run
down.
around with my probe and
I have a
Nice.
clan active probe on this mech, which is good because I brawl with it and it will break the enemy
Another one
ECM.
Wall in Charlie 4.
Enemy base is being captured.
But yeah, I can't jump, so just either gonna break the locks so somebody can learn or shoot it, or wait for it to drop down. But if
Oh,
they're
I hate
experienced,
wall
and these are experienced
hugging
Shadowcat players, I don't think they will drop down. You can keep spotting them and using your command wheel, and they'll appear on your minimap for 10 seconds, which is what we're
Can I
doing.
counter his ECM here?
Enemy base
Yeah,
is
trying to
being captured.
run against the wall so that my probe can get within 150 meters to negate his ECM.
Damn it. Where is he?
But no, not working.
They gotta know they're beaten, right? They're beat, rather. My grammar fails.
Enemy base is being
So
captured.
there he is. Oh,
Destroyed.
Ah!
hit and run very
Dang.
nicely done. Got my left torso caught. We have a friendly
Come on,
capping
expose
the
yourself.
enemy base. So that's always
Wild
nice.
Flame. I've seen this guy before. He's not too bad.
Yep. experienced Shadowcat
Enemy
players,
base
both
is
of them,
being captured.
while Flame at the top. Always playing Shadowcat, by the way. And as you can see, Hecklon Whisperer has got another kill. Also pretty fresh, the ERPPC Shadowcats. Doing that
Problem
hill
is, none
humping,
of
or
us
rather
can
the
jump.
wall humping really
Enemy base
nicely,
is being
peeking and
captured.
shooting. 10-6.
Let's just try to kill.
Taking the base.
So I'm gonna give up, try to find them or probe them. I can cap, I guess.
Well, I
So
can
at this
shield her,
point,
but if they hit me,
I'm
they
gonna
will
try
stop
to
cap.
increase the acceleration of the
Go
cap.
behind the
Is being
buildings.
captured.
Okay, 3.
You can see a friendly mech trying to cap, but with the enemy PPC fire, they will hit and stop
I'm just
cap.
gonna tank for you.
So I'm actually just
hold
gonna
there.
stand in front and tank for the other guy.
Use me as
I'm
cover.
caught, so using their psychology
Gonna
of
do
the
what you
enemy
gotta do.
against them, because they will want to get the kill. So gonna
Enemy
stand
base
in
is
front here,
being
draw some
captured.
fire, but gonna stay out of the base. Yep, there it is.
Is
The
it a
guy's trying to
problem?
get the kill. So stay out of this, but I think I'll just cap a bit more, assist this guy a bit. So I wanted to stand in front and draw fire, but as you can see, there are a few friendlies in front of me, and they are drawing fire from that Shadowcat. Do take note, there are 2 Shadowcats. So at this point, I am just having a bit of fun, taunting him with chat, trying to draw fire. I'm caught, so he wants to get that kill.
He's still shooting at us.
Yeah, I'm
So
purposely exposing
hopefully,
myself, which sounds
hoping to
wrong,
make him
but
make a mistake and move too far forward so the 2 mechs in front of me can get him. One thing about the MASC in this particular case, what I'm exactly doing right now is actually using the MASC to make my movement more erratic. So with experience, you can hit me like that, like what he just did. But using the MASC, I can move a bit more erratically, so his shot prediction will be off, like that shot. So I'm not the kind to
Missing
preserve my
half his shot, so
KDR,
that's not
yeah,
good.
I know.
otherwise I'll just hide in the
Just
corner.
holding him.
But now, because I'm really caught, I'm going to stand outside the base. So when they hit me,
Shoot me.
hopefully it doesn't
No.
kill me, but when it hits me, it doesn't stop cap. We are very close to winning, as you can
You're
see.
doing well.
Oops.
That one hurt.
Oh well.
Oops.
That being said, I did 1,000 damage, but there goes
You
my
can do it.
KDR. Tanking
10-7.
my KDR because, well, I don't
1000
preserve it.
damage. Yeah.
So actually, it's the other
I was
Shadowcat
hoping to
that got
stay
me,
outside and die.
not that particular Shadowcat I was talking about. Remember, there are
Child,
2.
very good work.
So time is coming down, and
And
there's
there's the
the
win.
win.
Well done. My sacrifice was not in vain. It was in pain.
Much appreciated.
Arcana, hello. So yep, 1000 damage, 4 kills, 5 KFDDs, 2 solo, 13 components, 500,000 C bills, 4000 XP. Finally this mech doing some work.
So here we have the second match on Tomalin Desert, and this time I started in Bravo Lands using the MASC to link up with Charlie Lands and then go around the flanks of the enemy. This particular route by Delta 7 allows you to flank the enemy from the side, hopefully find a target like this poor guy here,
They should push him back.
but because it's a long route, only fast mates can do it. And this Hellfire has the speed,
Russia.
so I think the mech in front is pretty isolated.
Yes, this one the
So
C
charging
can-
up my
the C has a
MASC,
max engine cap
moving
of
up with
360.
a speed of 100, and yep, I found the enemy flanks.
I
out of
missed because
range.
MASC was on.
And
Spotted mech is a
can I
powerhouse.
sneak up? Yeah, it's a crab Delta.
You didn't see me. You didn't see me.
So hit and run with the MAC is fun. You can just hit and engage it and quickly run away. Hopefully
the
they haven't
ultimate in big
noticed
fat
where I was.
hit and run.
Most people don't expect a Hellfire so far forward this early in the game. Yep,
Engaging Delta.
Delta didn't notice his left arm is falling off. So let's blow it up. Oh, somebody already blew it up. So he's taking fire from multiple angles, so he
get
doesn't
Delta.
know I'm here. Using the MASC to basically
Oh, he
just hit,
realizes
turn
he's
and flank him. Move to his sides, letting the assaults on my left draw aggro. Oops. But yeah, sometimes I get in the way.
Yep, he's down. KMDD.
KMDD from him, taking this high ground so that the champion and the assaults behind can push forward. But being impatient, of course, I tend to charge, which
Focus on India.
tends to get me into trouble. The MAC sometimes is
India
a
going
curse,
down.
gets me into positions I shouldn't be in.
Bravo Nix.
But we managed to catch the enemies in this valley very
Push through,
deadly.
push through.
Multiple friendlies around me, asking the team to push forward and finish off these mechs 4-2. When you have
Echo.
them in a bad position, press the advantage. But of course don't block, which I did. So it's time to get out of the way. Thankfully the Griffin also got out
Those
of the
with
way.
speed go to the right. Those with tonnage going to the front.
So telling the team to push forward the
Let's be
heavy guys
aggressive.
through the narrow valley while the faster ones
Vector
flank on
up
the
the field.
right.
Let's charge forward.
So telling Vector that I will support
Echo,
him
echo.
and calling targets like this gargoyle. Oops, couldn't get a kill.
Acquired.
But
Foxtrot
look at
to
that,
front also.
another mech standing there. As you can see, the assault like this Fafner has cleaned the house. So 7-4, just a matter of time before we win this.
Engaging Lima.
Taking point with my Hellfire because I haven't taken much damage at all.
Shoot me, shoot me.
Yeah, asking them to target my Hellfire so they can turn and get shot by my friends, which works, as you can see. Bye-bye,
Gonna break my
EDJ.
legs doing this.
Taking kind of a bit of too much MASC damage, but 10-4 up, just a formality like I said. Interesting build, this mech.
Legs,
And this
brilliant.
is not pure ATMs, but he's screwed, he knows it. Lots of friendly fire here. I thought that Blast would get that Vapor Eagle, but apparently not. So that was a nice push, as you can see. That's how this push should be done.
He
Pushing
fought well.
the heavy guys through one side, and
He
when it's
fought
too
well.
narrow, the faster ones should flank. Don't try to pile in through there because arties will just get you. And with
Just to
one
fight the
last
last
mech,
guy.
we have to
Where
find
is he?
him.
Is he active? Panikos.
Yep, he is active.
Panikos.
Yeah, just sometimes I like to chat,
Where
tell him,
are you?
taunt him a bit. Not because I'm evil, but it makes it more fun. I like to make the game fun for everybody.
Warriors, come out and play.
And being pretty fresh, damage
Oh,
on the
do you have
paper
any
doll
idea what the
basically
last
reflects a
one
bit
is?
of MASC damage to the legs. Left arm is caught, but
I've done more damage to
there's
myself.
nothing in my arms, it's just meant to shield. Hellfire arms are
Delta 6, Roger.
quite
I'll
okay,
do.
the size, quite big. So
Let's
they're good at
go.
shielding. And with no weapons inside, they can fall off, I don't really care. So just running around using my probe, 150 meters I can detect shutdown mechs.
Oh, it's a heavy.
Oh, but it's a void far, far away. But interesting build.
It's a Hellfire.
UAC 20, UAC 10.
It's a bad build. It's gonna
Yeah,
die
it's
really fast. I'll
pretty
never
bad.
get
It wouldn't have enough
I will
ammo,
never get there.
but has a large alpha.
That's not a good build at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's good build, but
Shoga.
at least he has fun. I don't think I can get in. Can I get that kill? 300 overmeters. I secured the kill! I secured the kill.
Secured. Well done all. That's all I did on that guy. Kill secured. 699 damage, 2 kills, 1 solo. Yet again counter ECM, proving the active probe negates ECM. Some people say it doesn't. Anyway, 475 score, top of team. Only 2 kills though. Lance informations, kinda done. I shot 45 missiles. The laser AMS is, well, an afterthought.